Hey guys, the Catmeister, and today I want to talk about something that is very serious that has been going around the internet for the past week or two, and that is the problem with Logan Paul. He recently uploaded a video that is taken down, but people keep re-uploading it, about the Suicide Forest video, where he went in the Suicide Forest and brought all of his camping stuff or whatever, thinking he was gonna go camping off the trail in Suicide Forest, but then came across a dead body and started making humorous jokes or laughing or whatever, which is very disrespectful and disgusting sounding to me. Now, a lot of people have tweeted out at him and were disgusted beyond this video. So, because of all the hate he had, he decided to get rid of it, and then decided to post an apology video, and an apology letter on Twitter. At first he did, but that didn't make things any better. The first apology letter was him just bragging about how he gets views and all this other stuff, like, what did he say precisely? I don't get views. Wait, okay, never mind. It's something about the views. I tried putting words into it, but I can't remember the precise words he said about the views. But I know that one part he says, I get views. And then he starts bragging all over the internet. And all kinds of YouTubers and celebrities start firing back at him, saying, how dare you, you are a disgusting person, or, like, may God have mercy on your soul, and you better hope to pray that that you don't hope to experience what that man did, when the man in the Suicide Forest. Like, you better hope you don't, like, experience what that man did. And I agree with that, because knowing Logan Paul, I used to watch him as on Vines a lot. I wasn't a fan at all. I wasn't a fan. But I laughed at his Vines because they were funny. They were funny and they were humorous. But I was never a fan of Logan Paul in the beginning. And something told me that at some point he's just going to turn his back on everyone and just become all famous and all that. And I was right, because in that video it just showed how much he only cares about fame, subscribers, likes, comments, or money or whatever. To me, that's kind of messed up, because I make videos and so does my brother, because we like doing it for entertainment for the other people around the world, not for money, not for fame. But also, even though this is a Logan Paul topic, Jake Paul also shares a shame in this, because the other day I was just saying that maybe Jake Paul will turn his back on Logan Paul and call him out in, but Jake Paul shares the same blame in one of his videos when he used the N-word in one of his raps, which shows that both the Paul brothers are at blame and shame right here. And I'm surprised also, hold on, YouTube hasn't taken action on this yet. They haven't taken action on this whole Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like, whole thing. It's overwhelming and mind-blowing that they won't do it. Like, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, one of the stars on Breaking Bad, and the star on Game of Thrones, they all called him out on it, saying how disgusting he and messed up he is for what he did. And this was also on the news, that if you haven't seen the video, then you can't probably see it now because it's off his channel, but people do re-upload it, and it's going to be, if you're trying to look for the uncensored version, that one's going to be hard to find, because YouTube keeps taking that one down as well, the re-uploads of the uncensored one, so you can only watch the censored version. But if you come across the uncensored version, then prepare to feel hate or whatever you feel for Logan Paul. But again, back to the also, back to the Japan trip videos where he's like going around Japan. In the first video, he has a sickness and he's just spreading. He's going outside and he's like telling everyone that you should respect the Japanese culture and you should like respect it or whatever. And but the thing he doesn't respect is how Germany, Japan. Sorry, Japan. Sorry. I'm sorry. I get nervous when I'm trying to speak out between my stuff. I'm sorry, Japan. I'm sorry. I'll edit that. I'll make sure I'll edit this out. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, you know how Japan, I guess from what I heard, is that they like to keep themselves clean. They like to keep themselves germ free. Apparently, having germs spread around in Japan is a big deal. It is really a huge deal. And Logan Paul goes out there and he starts basically spreading germs. He keeps taking off on his mask. And I'm just thinking, like, why don't you just leave the mask on? You're in Japan, a place that is germ free basically, and you're spreading it. And then it's just crazy. And then in the other ones, he goes to this game store, or the store or whatever, and he buys a Game Boy, and he literally throws it to the ground and returns it to the clerks and saying, oh, it's broken. Even though he basically didn't try turning it on or put batteries or whatever. I never had a Game Boy, so I don't know if it's take batteries or not. But if it had to take batteries, then what the heck, Logan Paul? What the heck, Logan? What is wrong with you? If it did take batteries, and you said it was your whole life with a Game Boy, you should know how it works. Not just chuck it to the ground and then return it to the clerk saying it's broken. That's what's not right. And then he goes to a fish market, buys an eel and a fish, I think. The eel, a squid, and a fish. And then he goes around like... Hold on. What? What? Sorry. Anyway, he puts the fish and squid on the top of a taxi cab, on the back of it. On the back of a taxi cab. On the back of a taxi cab and just leaves it there, walking away. And then, in his other ones, he's going around dressed up as Pikachu or whatever, throwing Pokeballs at random people and saying, I caught you, and all that. And all of them are just looking at him like, what's wrong with you? And I was thinking also, I'm like, are you okay? Why are you doing this? He basically went on that trip just to disrespect Japan, basically. And me and my family are going to be going over to Japan during the spring break. And I'm going, today I'm uploading it, but tomorrow I'm actually going to be heading out right after school ends to get my passports ready so we can be prepared for that. So... It's mind-boggling that he would actually go to the lengths just to do what he did, just for fame and views. And I don't think I said this already, I can't remember, that me and my brother don't do it for the money or the views, or the subscribers. We do it for the entertainment of you guys. But it's just crazy. It's insane. And... the word. Also, in the apology letter, he said he's surrounded by good people, good-natured people, like the ones in the Suicide Forest video. He said he's surrounded by good people. But when you look at it, they're all making jokes, laughing about it, and it sickened me because I had some friends from long ago pass away because of this kind of sort of thing. And it sickens me because he's basically making a mockery out of the dead. He's making a mockery out of the people who have died. He's making a mockery out of my friends. He's making a mockery out of that man. It's disgusting. It's horrid. I mean, I don't get what gave him the audacity to actually want to film that. The man went out there to get peace and quiet because of all the stuff that's been going on in his life, I guess. And he went out there to get away from all that. And Logan Paul just went up and recorded him and just left him, just did that. It's insane. YouTube, you need to take action. You need to get rid of these guys as soon as possible. You need to get rid of them. I don't know why they're still online. I'm sure if I was working at YouTube, their channel would be gone in a second. They would be gone in a second because of how horrid that video was. And not to mention that he had the balls to say, I didn't do this video for views and all that. I didn't want to clickbait. Logan, you put a dead body and you next to each other. You put the body in the thumbnail and you having a surprise face. That's basically clickbait, even though at the same time it wasn't, since it's all happened in the video, but it's still basically clickbait just to get views. It's clickbait. You did it for the views, so don't lie at anyone that you didn't do it for the views. 'Cause you didn't. It's stupid. It's dumb. And awful what you did. Good-natured friends, like the ones you supposedly say, good-natured friends would actually say, no, put the cameras down. We are not uploading this at all. We are not going to film this. This is an actual crisis, and it should not be brought up on YouTube. I mean, what's wrong with you? You basically just threw your whole career away because of that video. You threw it away. And not only that, Japan is the whole country of Japan is disgusted with you. America, the world is disgusted with you. I'm disgusted in you. You are a horrible person, and I hope you better pray to God that you don't experience anything like that man probably did. It's shameful, Logan. It's shameful. And to think I laughed I always looked at your vines and watched them and laughed. You disgust me. You're terrible. And I have only one thing to say to you. You can rot in hell. You can rot in freaking hell. You had no authority of uploading that video whatsoever. I think I'm done here. I think I had my say in what I thought about Logan Paul and his crappy video and his trip to Japan. I hope that this shines light on who Logan Paul really is. Goodbye, guys.